Hi Cancer, welcome to your general weekly reading. You guys were second on my zodiac dice roll, so that's where y'all are in this lineup this week. Hope you're doing well. I love you guys. Welcome back. If you're doing a personal reading, everything is down below. If you're here for your Cancer sun sign and this does not resonate, go watch the other videos. Whatever is going on astrologically at the time might be affecting you more than the Cancer placement. I'm smelling cigarette smoke. It smells like menthol. I'm seeing somebody that probably is a blue collar worker. They're dressed like one. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I'm seeing someone that's a blue collar worker smoking a cigarette. So anyway, if you're a cross watcher, you're more than welcome here. All right, Cancer, let's see what we got cooking in the kitchen for you this week. We have the Hermit. Virgo's major arcana. Might be dealing with a Virgo. Have Virgo in your chart. The Hermit's about isolation. It's also about being smart, being wise. Sometimes we have to isolate ourselves to really see the value of someone or something, to see the situation for what it is. Sometimes people take that 6-month hiatus to better themselves. Also, some of you guys have disappeared in regards to school or work. We have the Four of Swords. Self-isolation so you can have some mental rest. I feel like some of you guys have been through it. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys have been through it mental health-wise in the last few months. And you're finally getting some rest in regards to what's been worrying you, what's been stressing you, what's been occupying your mind. And it's because you've created distance between you and what was stressing you out. So I feel like you guys have made some healthy changes here recently to get rid of and distance yourself from things that were really occupying your mind, stressing you out, messing you up, mental health issues, depression, and anxiety. And you're really starting to heal from those outside pressures because you've distanced yourself from that. Whether it was a job, whether it was a person, whether it was something that society said you need to do. I'm getting some of you guys like also moved. I'm not sure if you lived in a high class society where it was like a keeping up with the Joneses situation, and that was an external pressure to work a job you hated, or to make more money, or to spend money on things you really didn't care about, causing anxiety causing depression. It feels like you've just distanced yourself from some unnecessary pressures, and you're starting to heal from the mental health or the mental decline that those external pressures put on you. This could also indicate actual physical recovery. So if you went through, childbirth, if you went through an extensive surgery, if you were in an accident and you're recovering, this is a recovery period for you where you're being forced to isolate, but it looks like it's going to be a successful recovery here, Cancer. Yeah, I'm hearing someone's been worrying about all the wrong things. Like things that just truly didn't matter, and it really affected somebody's mental health here. Things that just truly did not matter. And then you got rid of those things that you were caring about because you recognize that they didn't have a lot of importance in your life. They weren't dire. Ooh, we have the 10 of Pentacles sideways. Now, I am an intuitive reader, so I do take the cards how they fall. We have the 10 of Pentacles sideways, and we have the Page of Pentacles sideways. For a lot of you guys, this was a work environment. This was a money situation, work situation. You weren't in the healthiest work environment. Either the culture was bad, the management was bad, the money was bad, you were underappreciated and overworked. And for some of you guys, I do get having a child and recovering from that. I'm getting a longer recovery than most. So you might have had a C-section, you might have had complications at birth that created a longer time period for you to be out of work or for you to have to rest and recover. You also may have a child that has some health complications. I do see them recovering, but you as a caretaker, as a guardian, had to take some time away from things going on in your world and your life to take care of your child. But I do see a full recovery here with the Four of Swords despite whatever has taken place. I feel like you've changed your perception on things, Cancer, from something being vitally important to almost being like a nuisance. Like, that is not important. That doesn't, give anything to my life. That doesn't help me in any way. It just stresses me out. It causes me more anxiety. It's external pressure for no reason. I am getting, again, that keeping up with the Joneses energy. I'm not sure what socioeconomic status you were born into, what neighborhood you live in, or if you're in a lower class neighborhood and there's pressure for you to be the one to break out of it. It just feels like external pressures that you've really distanced yourself from, and you're recovering from the sociological effects that energy put on you. Mind, body, soul. What's the Page of Pentacles sideways and the Ten of Pentacles sideways? It feels like for a lot of you guys, you came from a situation where you were overworked, underpaid, and underappreciated. Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is support. It's friendship. It's community. It's camaraderie. I feel like, Cancer, you have the right people around you at this point in your life. You do have a small knit community around you, specific to you, that does support you and is there for you. It feels like a hiatus. You had to take a hiatus from regular old life. You have people that support you. You have people that are in your corner. You have people that back you up. But some of you guys had to take a hiatus from work, had to take a hiatus from a business you own. Some of you guys have had to take a hiatus from family and social gatherings. You just really went into a seclusive, reclusive energy. But I do see that support still hanging there, hanging out in the balance. I do see that. And for Cancer, some of you guys may have lost support at work. Again, it feels like an underappreciation for an underpaid, overworked person. Also hearing life at the party. That's interesting. Life at the party. So there is such a thing as emotional burnout. So Cancer, if you were the life of the party and you were constantly the one being pulled on, you could have emotional burnout. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles coming out. Opportunities are coming your way. You needed time to rest and recover, but you haven't lost out on anything, Cancer. You've grown a lot through this situation. Again, for those of you that had to take a mental health break, for those of you who had to take a break because someone in your family was sick, if you had to take a break because you had a child, whatever it was, you're still very much supported throughout your hiatus, throughout your, break away from whatever it was you had to break away from. You're very much supported, and even though opportunities haven't come your way, they slowly are because you needed to rest and recover. You had to be in the right mental mindset to accept anything new, anything upgraded. You haven't lost out on anything. Opportunities will always come Cancer's way. And it feels like a golden opportunity. And it's a step up from the Page to the Knight. I feel like if some of you guys had to walk away from a really stressful job that took your mental health down to the gutter, you're going to be offered a new spot, a new position, a new job that is a level up from what you were doing with more money, more benefits. So the hiatus, the break was very much necessary, and then you're getting something better. You're getting something bigger. It's like, now, I know not everyone's Catholic, Christian, Southern Baptist, or whatever, but that's just what I grew up in. I denounce that now. But they're bringing me the situation where Jesus goes up to the little girl, and he's like, hey, can I have your teddy bear? And she's like, shit, fuck no. Like, you can't have my teddy bear. I like this teddy bear. And he's like, well, give me the teddy bear. And she eventually gives him the teddy bear. And then he gives her like a life-size teddy bear in return. So because she had faith and could take a risk and gave Jesus the teddy bear that she loved, she got a bigger one in return. It kind of feels like that. Like you might have had some blind faith, some blind hope that, yeah, I need a break and something better is going to come my way, or I need to walk away from this and something better is going to come my way, and something is going to come your way for those of you that had that blind faith, because fate does favor the bold. And that's kind of what this feels like. Like you were bold and fate is about to favor you for it, because it's not easy to end things. It's not easy to walk away from things. It's not easy to sever out other pressures in your life that you're accustomed to bending towards, especially if those are people. Okay. So I'm getting that fate favors the bold here. All right. Let's get an animal oracle card for my Cancers. I don't know why, but I'm seeing Austin Powers, the movie. Maybe you were born in the 60s? Is Austin Powers the 60s or the 70s? But I'm seeing Austin Powers. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but whatever. We have the links, discernment. Look beyond immediate appearances. Discernment is about knowing what's best for you and what's not. Who's best for you and what's not. Who's lying to you, who's not. Who's honestly there for you and who's not. You guys have learned the power of discernment. Making the best choices for you. Not giving in to what other people want, but doing what's best for you. You've learned the power of discernment here. Lynxes are not easy to spot on the wild. They're very mysterious. So some of you guys have learned that silence is key, or leaving a little mystery there is in your best interest. But I love you, Cancer. I wish you the very, very best. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell on the side. It will alert you when more readings are posted. If you do want a personal reading, go down below, follow the link. Everything is there that you need to book a person with me. And I love you. Be kind to people this week. Drink your water. Have a good one, Cancer.